I'm going to try to explain this again, crossing my fingers, it's going to work. So what I wanted to teach you today was a way for you to help me kind of behind the scenes. So what I've been finding is that, and this has nothing to do with you, I have nothing but, thankfulness and prayer. So praise. So just don't take this personally. It has nothing to do with you at all. All it has to do with is the fact that I need to be more present in my parties. And the way I think I'm going to accomplish that, at least I'm going to try it this week, is for you to be in my parties and still acknowledging with games and kind of helping me and assist me. But I'm going to be in there as well, just trying to make more connections, relationship building, and that kind of thing, which will help with all aspects of my business. So in saying that, I'm going to pull you in a couple different directions. And one of them is setting up my parties for the beginning of the week. So I set up all my parties. They have to be set up by Monday night, because on Tuesday, we start the host coaching process for the next week. So you can figure it out in your schedule, however you want to do it. Once you get good at it, you'll probably take maybe 3 minutes per party to set up. It's super simple once you get the hang of it. You can do it from your phone or you can do it from your computer. I actually find it equally as fast. It just depends. Like I can set up 3 parties quickly on my computer, but I can set it up simultaneously on my phone. So you'll find whatever way works best for you. So anyway, the first place that we're going to start is actually in the party. So there's a couple things that you want to do beforehand. Number one is you want to make sure you have extensions. Extensions meaning boards, because we're going to use this to pop down our board and set up our parties when we're doing it on the computer. So make sure you have your extensions up here. If you're not sure where to get them, you should have this extension box here. And then all you're going to do is manage extensions. And then you're going to click on boards in manage extensions and then just pin it. And that way it's always sitting up here waiting for you. Okay, so the way you set up a party is you can click this menu button here to set up the parties. And there's usually a button here. Here it is, groups. So either one will do the job. So I want to open up my tracker here because I need to see where I am. I need to be on the host tracker. And all of these parties here have already been set up. I want to set up Santana's now. I don't think I've set hers up. So let me just double check. Obviously, I don't want to I already did hers. Okay. So let me make sure I finished everything with her. Yeah. All right, let me go back here. So after I do these things, I try to hit here so I know I'm not duplicating my efforts. And actually, I think I may have set up all these parties already. But anyway, no, I don't think I set up Valerie. Let's do Valerie, or let's try and see. Okay, I did it. Her last name is really Valerie Sally. So let's go ahead and set her up. All right, so you're going to go to the home screen. You're going to click groups. And then you're going to hit here, create group. Oh, am I recording? Hopefully. All right. And then I'm going to type in Valerie S. Now, it's usually like if her last name was Lynn, it would be Valerie Lynn's with an apostrophe S, but you can't do that with an S. So we're just going to hit Valerie S is her last name. And then we're going to have the drop-down menu. Now we're under party setup, and we want to make sure we're always in host coaching, no table. That's the other thing. I'm trying my parties without table this week to see if it helps with the sales. So we're going to click that, and this is the title of the party. So it's now 5:13 to 5:15, and you're going to choose the privacy as private, and then you're going to click create. That's going to create the party. And the first thing I like to do once this party is created is then click this ellipse button right here. And I can't pin any more groups right now because I have too many pinned, but normally if that is up, you want to click that. And then I'm going to manage the settings to make sure that I get all of the notifications, and then that settles me up there. I'm going to send you over the banner, and this is the banner we're going to be using. And you can adjust the banner by just moving it back and forth. You'll see here in a minute. So I'm going to move it down just a bit, and then I'm going to click Save Changes. Okay, next thing that you want to do is you want to go into this side here, which are your group settings. So we'll click Group Settings. And now I want to put a message in the party so when people join, they can see an option to welcome themselves. So you're going to put your cursor there. You're going to use the drop-down menu, and this is called welcome setup words. Okay, there's welcome post, which actually is a post that goes in the party. Those are the setup words. So we're going to click this. I just want to make sure there's no table reference. I think I removed it, but I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to click publish. There's no way to click save, so you're just gonna, oh, you can click continue, my bad. And that should quote unquote save it. Well, you'll see it doesn't really do much of anything. So we're gonna click on group settings again. Let's click on community. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't do that. Community home is what I wanted. All right, I'm not sure. My internet's down, so everything is super slow, and that might be what the problem is. So it does say new member welcome is on. It's there, so I'm happy. Okay, let's see if I can. Ugh. Normally, you don't not have to do this. Let's get out of here again. Okay, so I'm going to go back in, and then I'm going to click group color, and it gives me a suggestion of what the color should be. So I just take whatever the color is, and then I click save, and then go back to community home. And now we're going to invite me, all my Facebook pages and you, basically. So we're going to click on that one, send invite, click on members. Actually, it's better off actually to do this all at one time like this. So you click invite, invite friends, and then we'll click in read. And here's where you'd be able to click on both of my profiles here. And then let me see if I do this. If I click your name, that stays there. Yes. Okay. So that way it makes it easier. So you're going to type in read, you have my black profile, my pink, and then type your name in and then send invites. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the post, the welcome post that goes in the party. So we're going to use the drop-down menu again. We're going to click welcome post. And now all the information is correct there. So we are good to go. So you're going to click post. And then we want to pin this post to the top. So there's two quick actions that we have to do as a result. We're going to click this ellipse button. We're going to click it to pin it to feature. And then we need to refresh up here. And then by doing so, it should give us another prompt right here, pin to top. So what that does, basically, it just holds that post right there. Okay. Okay. So everyone's invited. All the party is set up. Now we have to go and switch accounts here. So we're going to click this account. We're going to log out. And I cannot remember my password for my other Facebook account. Yikes, where did it go? Oh boy. Give me a minute here. Oh, it's because my internet's down as well. It's having problems. All right, so I know this one is black, capital FB 2024. Log in. If you know my pink Facebook, if you can just message it to me. I don't know where it is. I thought I recorded it on your stuff, but I don't see it on your tab. So, okay, now we are in the other Facebook. We're going to click the bell notification is one way, or the other way is to type in the party name. So we'll click the bell and we'll see here that we can join. So that settles us up there. And then if we wanted to, we can also type in, let's type in Mitzi and see if we were already part of her party, if we already joined that party. If we didn't, it's going to pop up on my Facebook here and say, join the party. So I have a feeling I've already joined it. Yeah, I'm right here. So we're good. All right. I can't get into my pink Facebook because I don't know the email address, but now I'm going to go back. So the best thing to do is don't do this individually, meaning switching from Facebook to Facebook. Wait until all of your parties are set up and then take this action, because otherwise it's way too much work. But you'll get the hang of it once you do it. And to practice, what you could do is go ahead and set up the parties that are pending for the 20th. And so then what you're going to do here is click here. And usually, yeah, it says it right here, like admin approved, but let's go into the party instead. We'll type in Valerie. And then we're going to go into members. This is the part that's a headache and a half. And it says here that Lorraine was added. So I'm now going to make Lorraine an admin. So we'll send that. And I'm actually I think I'm going to start making you a moderator. I don't know. No, actually, I'm not. I don't want to make you moderator. That's right. Because if I do, then that makes it look like you're a part of the party versus just a customer. Okay. So then I got to go. And again, this is why you do it all at one time versus back and forth, because it's a pain in the neck. So I'm going to go back into my other Facebook. And again, when you do it all as a group, it's not as painful as it is now. So let's type in Valerie here. Valerie S. And so I'm now part of this group. So this is what people are going to see when they come to the party. So we'll just click continue. And it says here, Lorraine M. Reed invited you to become an admin. And so what this does is when you go to do reach outs, you can easily toggle through all of these without having to go through all this nonsense. So doing it all at one time is obviously super helpful and more efficient. So that is how you'll do the Facebook. And I just want to show you another piece of this when it comes to boards, because boards is obviously where I'm pulling everything. But in order to make changes in boards, you have to go actually into boards. So we're going to go into boards. So every time that you get ready to set up new parties, you'll go into boards. And you only have to do this once a week. And you'll see here, I want to be under host coaching note table, party setup, the title. So to edit this, I want you to click edit. And then next week, you'll type in the 20th through the 23rd. Now that all the parties are set up for this week, you could technically do that now. As long as all the parties are set up, we're good. The next one that needs editing is this one. You'll click edit and you'll just change here the 20th to the 23rd. And then all of the other posts are the same. So you'll be using 1, 2, and 3, and then the other ones you can just ignore. So you'll want to do that each week. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. So that's what I wanted to show you. And I think that will settle us up. So this action needs to be done again before Monday, before Tuesday morning, basically. So you can do it up until Monday night at midnight. It doesn't matter. 10 parties take me about 30 minutes. So in the beginning, 10 parties will probably take you about an hour. But after like this week, you should be able to zip right through it. And again, you can do this by your phone, but most people prefer to do it on the computer. Just make sure you have this board extension so you'll be able to save a lot of time. All right. If you have any questions, let me know.